It's a podcast, it's a video, and more.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of
We Grown.
Question mark?
I'm Moya.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Sean.
And for those that are new and those that have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, do all the things. And we are going to start off the way we always start off with what has had us feeling grown. What's had y'all feeling grown?
I think I shared it in our group chat, but I'll share it again on the podcast. Using sayings that my parents used to use. Old country sayings. Some don't make sense, some do. So, what happened? My husband and my brother-in-law were here to move stuff around because we got a new bed. So we got a new bed and we're also doing spring cleaning, I guess. So we were getting rid of a lot of heavy stuff, a lot of just stuff we just needed to get rid of. But he can't move by himself, and I have, I'm holding the baby. So my brother-in-law came down, and so they were moving this super old, it has to be from the early 2000s treadmill. This thing is I don't know, it has to be over 200 pounds. It was heavy. And so they're trying to maneuver it out of the room in the basement that we had it in, and then maneuver it outside. And so in the area by the door that they were going to take it out of, I have my clothesline. I have an indoor clothesline to hang dry all my clothes on. And so I'm hearing the clanking, the cluttering, the bang, and all of that. And I'm just whatever. And so my husband comes and he's oh, while we're moving the treadmill, we broke one of your clotheslines, but I think we can repair it. And I'm just okay, whatever. Just thinking, it's not that bad. So I go to bed that night, and then I go downstairs the next day to go check out what actually happened and do laundry. And these people done tore it up. The pole bent, the base cracked, the wheel broke off. And I'm just And one of the things my mom used to say when I was a kid, when I would get into stuff and break stuff, she would be "Ooh, I wish I could give you the devil so you can tear him up. Just tear him up." And so I'm just looking at it, and my husband is "Are you okay?" And I'm "I wish I could give y'all the devil so you can tear him up." Y'all done tore up my stuff up in there. And I'm I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. And as I walk away, I just laugh to myself oh my gosh, I am my mother at this point. Why would I even think to say, "I wish I could give y'all the devil so y'all could tear him up"?
And not the first thing off the top of the dome.
But it's crazy sayings like that I'm just I get them now that I'm an adult. But when I was a kid, I'm huh? But I'm now I get what she mean, because y'all tore it up. Y'all done tore it up. So yes, please take him. While y'all tearing stuff up.
Thanks, so y'all over here making a mess. That's a very interesting saying.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I haven't heard that one. Outside of you.
Yeah, it's definitely one my family says.
I can't think of anything that my if anybody would have said something, it would have been my dad. Because that man is something. There's so many things that he does. So, my birthday will come, and then, the day will go by. The next day, I'll call him, "You ain't call me and say happy birthday." He's "Because I'm your father. You call me." And I was "What? How does that work?" He's "Yeah, you want a happy birthday? You call me." And I'm I won't be like that. He's gotten better.
It's good that he's gotten better.
Yeah, 33 years in the making.
Oh, we about to see next month.
Yeah, okay. I'll be calling him. You know what today is? No. Terrible. Hmm. What had me feeling grown? Mine is simple. It's such a simple what had me feeling grown. Um, I was looking in the mirror the other day. I told y'all I got this gray hair on my beard. Yo, why I got multiple gray hairs in my beard? Like in my mustache. They two of them right here. And then there's like one over here. And then there's some over here. And I was like, yo, Salt and Pepper Zaddy is coming out quicker than I thought.
I feel like you're supposed to let other people say that.
They
Not.
do.
No, they don't.
They do.
Comment below if you've ever said that. 0 comments.
They call me they call me
Specifically
Salt
to
and
him.
Pepper Zaddy all the time. It's actually about to be my new Instagram handle.
Ferris.
It's like that sounds more like a Twitter handle.
Yeah, if you're gonna have your little what do you call it? OnlyFans promotion going on Twitter. That's the only time you gotta have a spicy handle is if you're trying to promote an OnlyFans.
That's true. I told y'all that one time I saw somebody from high school and
Mm-hmm.
doing that.
And you sent me his page, and I was like, "Ooh, let me get off of here.
That's
I'm not supposed to be here."
I was.
Not ours.
Sir, put that away.
Sean sent me that page. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, no, check the media. And I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Because I wasn't ready. Because I was like, oh, like, la, la, la. Because, when people on Instagram, when you see, like, link in bio, it's like, I was like, okay. I said, oh, you got an OnlyFans? He said,
I
oh,
feel
okay.
like that's typically on Twitter. I
But,
don't be seeing that kind of link in bio on
I
Instagram.
see it on Instagram all the time. But but it was like, oh, the Twitter page is there. I said, let me let's check Twitter real quick. It's not the free preview.
Too many free previews. I'm
Oh
like,
my
what you
goodness.
saving for your page? What's on your page?
No, after the free preview, I know them people were like, subscribe. I said, oh my goodness. I wasn't ready. I was not ready.
Something.
That's the second time I done seen somebody that I know in some kind of fashion like that. I was like, ooh.
You know, we're in a creator's world now.
It was a creative world, I suppose. That was a whole segue from my gray hair, but
It was a very big segue.
yeah.
Yeah. What had me feeling grown is my back has been hurting.
Girl,
Retweet.
My back has been
you
hurting.
can say that too. Add me to that.
see, I don't know. I haven't really been having a lot of aches and pains like that, but after we went to what's that thing called? Artscape? Is that what just passed?
Yeah, Artscape.
And I had to pick my daughter up for to use the porta potty because first of all, I was like, you could just pee on the ground at this point. But she's like, she had to pee so bad. So we go into this porta potty. This girl, I pick her up, trying to hold her over the toilet without me touching nothing either. Like it was just a lot. And then after that, my back was just hurting. It was like this cramped space. Like the way I had to pick her up was just awkward. And then she still peed all over the floor and on my shoes. We should have just peed outside. So then I go back and I'm supposed to take my son because he told me he need to pee now. I said, no, here's a bottle. I put a blanket around him. He peed in the bottle. Like I'm not walking back over there. It was the worst. I was like, I'm never ever. I don't know what possessed me to bring children here. Never again. If anything will go during the day, I wanted to see Fantasia. And I did. It was good. It was good. But I could have left them kids at home.
One friends, they ask like, oh, is Artscape a good place to take kids? I was like, kids who?
During the day. During the day.
Artscape, AFRAM, all of them. Like,
no, we had some people that went because they had an actual kids area. But we didn't get to see the kids area because I came for Fantasia. So when I got there, I just like got my little area. And then once you get your little area, ain't no moving because it got packed in
Yeah,
so
that's.
tight.
I can believe it.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But
I
your
can
kids are
believe it.
like older and they can like last. We hit
Can they?
well
Because they
last
be having to use
longer.
the bathroom.
Yeah, but
If
that's
they were in diapers, I feel like it would have been easier. Because the kids who had diapers had no problems. You just changed them right there on the floor. My
that's
kids
true.
want to maneuver through this crowd. It took us about 10 minutes to get through the crowd. I'm saying, excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It was a lot.
You should have
And
used that little potty y'all had when we were in the
I know
van.
I should have brought it and then just used the blanket, like
Mm-hmm.
let them use it in the wagon. But I don't see myself taking them ever again. Like I just don't see it.
That's
It was
crazy.
just too much because there was so much going on out there too. Like
Yeah.
people were smoking. I don't expose my kids to stuff like that regularly, so they're just like, "Why is everybody smoking?" And there's a lady right next to us, literally. She's saying, "Right, y'all don't even learn. Y'all don't even know how to whisper." Like,
Yo, it reminded me of the Janet Jackson meme where it's just like, "Ooh, y'all smoking it here."
That's crazy.
no, it was just never ending. Like you were outside, but you couldn't get away from the smoke. So I had them like cover your nose, cover your nose. Like it was just a lot.
That's crazy. The first thing I thought of when you were like, my back hurt, I was like, it's probably because you fell on them stairs the other day.
You know what? It's been too, I feel like the spacing is too much. It literally started hurting after Artscape. After I picked that, like literally picking her up, walking back through the crowd, excuse me. And then I got there and I was like, I sat down for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Like my back is hurting. And it's been hurting ever since. So it's only been a couple days. So I was like, I need to start working out again too. So I worked out today. Get my life together. Get my life back together.
I cut the grass. Does that count?
Depends how many steps you got.
Like 7,000.
Yeah, I think that counts.
I
Yeah,
guess so.
my ring was like, you worked out, and I was like, true.
Yeah.
Let me go
Did my
mark it on our page.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to do that. I cleaned my
I
car
just
out.
updated it. I did it for the whole month of June because y'all don't even remind me if I forget. And nobody else does it.
I be
So
forgetting, honestly.
I just be looking at my watch, man. I just be looking at my watch like, oh, did I close my rings? 99% of the time, no. But
That's
my
crazy.
watch don't be trying to give me credit for my non-counted workouts. I be going up and down the stairs, and that don't be like 1 second of working out, and I'm like, but I've been doing this
because
all
it's not
day.
working out. It's just regular life. That's part of your movement.
It's just walking upstairs.
Child. Well, the Saturday I did, I like detailed my car inside and out, and I don't know if I got. I know it gave me the calories credit, but I don't think it gave me all of the workout credit that it took for me to do all of that. Like
Would I have given you a workout credit for that? Probably not.
in the hot sun, yes. And the next day my back was hurting.
Because you were
So
scrubbing.
if your back hurt, so picking up that baby to pee, I should count that too, huh? Because my back hurt.
It's sore.
Also that morning I was looking through my inventory bins for an order,
That
and
was working out.
I think that contributed to my back hurting.
That's the new criteria. If your
Yes.
back hurt,
If your back hurt, you did some work. Clearly you did some work because your back is hurt.
So that time when I was pooping and I threw my back out on the toilet,
putting in work.
Clearly.
that was the saddest day. I was like, just the end. It was right when I turned 32. I was like, well,
That's crazy.
ain't
I,
it?
I was gonna say, so we're already kind of doing it, but maybe not. We want to do. This is not really one of our segments, but it's updates, life updates, instead of normal kids corner or spouse stories. Just general. What's everybody been up to in the last, I guess, 2 weeks or so?
Nothing. It's like, no, I went on vacation. We went to Puerto Rico. Going to Puerto Rico is always so very interesting because both of us come back tired. And we come back tired for two different reasons. So I come back tired because I'm not really talking to anybody. I'm an extrovert. I gotta talk to people. That's how I get my energy. So we be there, I just be dead. Like, but I had Kendall this time, so I'm just like chasing her. John come back dead because everybody talking to him. They just
Mm-hmm.
be fighting for
Yeah.
him, like his whole attention, and it's just always very interesting, especially because like I mean, this is we've been doing this for years. It's been years and years and years. So like I know my place there. Like I know like
You're the
I'm
trophy husband.
not even that. Like I just know like I could say something and then somebody starts speaking. John first language Spanish. He gonna go straight to Spanish. So I
That's
was like,
fair.
cool. Like you do you. I'll be over here sipping my coffee, my cup of soda or whatever. So there was like one time John's there, and I think he was pouring some people soda, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take some soda." And he like twisted it back up, kept going, blah blah blah. And I was like, "Guess I ain't need it."
Aw.
You switched completely off from
Like,
English, like,
well,
He's
because
like, I
somebody
don't
started
understand
talking,
what
I was
he's
like,
saying.
"I ain't need it anyway." I was like, "Okay, like, same medium calories." That's
no?
literally.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it's cool, it's cool. But it was a great time. I was worried that Kendall was gonna be kind of because Kendall's kind of shy. That girl, she talked the whole time.
That's good.
Like she was just rapping, just going. And then like John's sister, the youngest daughter, was loving Kendall, so they just playing. What were they playing? She was playing with Kendall. Kendall was like running. Leave me alone. But that was cool. We did the beach, we did the pool, we did them in the same day. We were like beach pool, pool beach, beach pool. We just because we got like a little beach house,
Oh, okay, yeah.
so that was fun. It was just a lot, a lot. I got black, I got burnt, as usual, the usual. Not as bad as I usually do though, because I actually put sunblock on this time. But then the last time I
Yes.
was like, you know what? Let me just hop in this pool real quick. Don't nobody gotta know. Like the sun is hiding from me. Like I'm trying to hide from the sun in the shade, but I would be like, let me get my arm back out, and I would still get burnt. But it's okay. Like I got a little lotion. It don't burn no more. It don't hurt. Um, the plane thing coming back was great because the what are they called? The flight attendant. He was like, put her in that middle seat. Y'all keep this whole row. And I was like, she a real one right here. She was like, I got 5 kids of my own. I was like, she the real one. And that just made it so much better. I was like, okay, from now on, then I'm getting her own seat because that fight was not it. She was like, y'all gonna let go of me and I'm gonna sit down in a seat. Yes.
Mm.
But
Dang.
vacation was fun. It was enjoyable. I ate a lot of food, as usual. Soaked it up.
Puerto Rico's the only place that I've ever gotten a sunburn.
That
So
sun is different there.
it's different. It's actually different. Like, I didn't even recognize I had a sunburn. I'm like, why does my skin hurt? And my husband's like, because you got a sunburn. I was like, but I'm black. He's like, yeah, and black people get get sunburned. I was like, well, it's never happened to me before, so this is a first.
It
But
must be nice because I've been burning since forever.
you
But
always had like sensitive skin.
well, I remember I never forget when I was younger. I used to call my dad Chameleon Man because that man was stay peeling outside. Like he'd just be just junk was just falling off. I was like, Chameleon Man, Chameleon Man. Then all of a sudden I'm peeling. I'm Chameleon Boy. I was like, I was like, what is this? Then I was like, dang. I was like, now her skin being sensitive to the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I thought black people didn't do this. Here I am, peeling,
It only took me
shedding.
one time. And I'm
It's
like, sunblock it up.
the the only I would say the only thing like I have not been attacked by mosquitoes in Puerto Rico. John was lit up. Them Jones, I was like, not racist mosquitoes, because they would be like, that's fine. Like, I was the propellant. Like, I could just stand at the door, like, well, y'all ain't coming in here. But why would? absolutely wild. So yeah, they just don't like my blood.
I need to figure out what they don't like because they tear me up wherever I go,
There's chocolate
and
blood.
disrespectfully so. No, because they don't bite my husband either.
Oh, I get bit here,
You
but
said
in
what?
Puerto Rico, I get bit here.
He
Yes.
doesn't get bit anywhere.
Oh, well,
I don't.
lucky him.
I don't. We have the same blood type, so that's why I'm like, I don't get it. We're literally the same blood type.
I don't
What is
know.
the difference?
I mean, I don't know. Well, I also found out that people have reactions to mosquito bites different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause John, if he gets bit by a mosquito, that John is there for like a week. If I get bit by a mosquito, it's gone within an hour.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, why are you still like bumpy? And he's like, what are you talking about? This is how mosquito bites are. And I was like, no. So
Yes.
then I showed him like, this is a mosquito bite, and then I was like, and I will show you in like an hour. And then I showed him, I was like, no mosquito bite. And he's like, dang, that's really, really weird. And I was like, is it? Because
Do you
I
not
thought this,
scratch them?
I mean, I itch, yeah, but it goes away pretty quick.
Tea tree oil helps because that's what but you have to do it like immediately, like before it really swells up. Because I be knowing instantly, dang, something bit me. Find my tea tree oil, put it on there before it, because otherwise, well.
I used to put like, what's it, calamine lotion, but then I would just be having these random pink dots on me, like, and then like I would wipe it away because remember they disappear from me so quick, and so I was like, why do I have this on me?
Yeah, that's nice.
It must be really nice, because don't Jones be on me for a week to 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did not realize that that was a thing until like John. I was like, ew, why are they still here?
Bruh.
not you.
So what's your life update?
Nothing really. I mean, Vivi's growing. She is such a little wild child.
We
Oh
saw.
yeah, I would say give your update about the kids, all the kids being together, because your child was the center of that.
She that I was explaining to my friends. I was like, I think this is her first time being around more than just two kids at a time, because like for the most part she's only been around max two kids at once. With your kids, with my cousin's kids, like it's only been two. And if it's not two, it's only one, because she's been to Sean's house and it's just been Kendall. So she's just like, oh, okay, like I got max two people to play with now. Now it's like, oh, there's three. So, my child is she's teething. She has what, four-ish teeth. Like the fifth one is coming in. Um, and so she has a thing about biting. Like she bites our clothes, she bites her blankets, she bites her toys, she bites our arms, she bites everything, everybody. Whether she's excited or mad or happy, she bites. So that was happening.
That happened a lot.
It happened a lot. She got
Poor
to the
Kendall.
keys and she's just like, ah, like going in teeth first, and Kendall was
Kendall
like,
he didn't know
oh
what
my.
to do. He was like, she just stood there and took it like a G, like, and then as soon as baby looked away, she was, move, get out of
She's like, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, so it was funny to see, like, and then like she also has a thing where she doesn't understand kissing. Like we kiss her a lot, and when we do, we go like we purse our lips and kiss. Her version of kissing is I'm gonna lick you. So once she stopped biting, she graduated to I'ma just lick everybody.
And she licked Kendall's forehead.
Yeah, because Joyce was like, "Don't take her out. She's just licking us," and I'm like, "Okay."
So she just decided that she's gonna kiss everybody. She's like, well, I can't bite. And if she's not biting or kissing, then she's very forcefully grabbing to get attention, like get people's attention, or to just really like get a good feel of what your face feels like. And I'm like, you can't grab people that aggressively. So yeah, it's interesting trying to socialize my child. Because she was very excited, but
Yeah,
also a little too excited.
it's all good. It is all good. I was just so curious. I was like, I'm gonna just watch and see what happens. It's like,
Your
let's see.
child, I got too many shots of her face like, oh,
Yeah,
please
that's
help.
that's normal. I told you at daycare, Kendra would be like, they go to her because Kendall's the oldest in her class now, and they be like following her, and she just like get away. I don't want to deal with. She'll sit in the ball pit, and then like a baby will crawl into the ball pit, and she gets up and leaves. She's like, y'all, I was here. She used to it. She be alright.
Mm. All right, my life updates. I
Girl, I need to know more about this daggone bathroom.
Oh yeah, that too. I have a lot of updates. I feel like so much has been going on. One, my daughter graduated,
Yeah.
but 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 we are putting her back in kindergarten so she can do the program that I actually want her to do. So she'll start that next year, and we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, we put her back where she came from. Like it'll work out. But I think it'll be really good for her. Um, what is the other thing? Oh yeah, so let's do the bathroom. Let's go ahead. Still no word from the bathroom people. We talked to the lawyer, and the lawyer basically said that he could charge us like $2,000 to send a letter, and I'm like, I could send a letter. Like I don't need a $2,000 letter because he said otherwise it would just be us spending basically the same amount of money we paid for the bathroom to sue them to get that money back. So it'll be net zero. So he's like, what we could do, and what we had already planned to do is report them to the MHIC. So we already had that. Like when we drafted our letter to them, we gave them a deadline. Like on this date, if it's not done or we haven't heard from you, we're gonna go ahead and proceed with the next steps. So that's what we did today. Is print out all the documents, and we called to make sure because we couldn't even find if they were registered with them or not. Which, if they're not, I think they end up getting fined, and basically they can't work at all because they shouldn't be working without the license. Um, so either that or they'll do like mediation for us, and if they can't do the mediation, then they'll pay for us to get it done. So we have a couple options. It's just that now it's still a waiting thing. Like we can't move forward until all of the MHIC investigation stuff is done. Because we also could have went through Thumbtack, who would have paid. They would have paid a certain amount of money for us to get the work done. But if it goes over that amount of money, they don't cover it. And so I'm like, and MHIC says if you get it fixed, that's like it's nothing that they can really do because you already got the work done. So we're still in the waiting game. Like we're just gonna keep waiting until we figure everything out. So this is probably gonna be another who even knows how long process of just waiting. But I was we messaged the one guy because he real active on LinkedIn saying congratulations to everybody and their mama, but he didn't respond. He did not respond. So I don't think I'm gonna call them again. I'm gonna just let the other people do it and go from there. Cause
Congratulations, so what about my bathroom?
I should put in the comments like you on here every day. You ain't see my message. Start putting it on all his friends' stuff. You be coming to all the what did Mama commentate say? All the YT people. I was like, get off TikTok, girl.
You know the YT people.
Is that what she said?
Yes. Oh, my cheeks hurt. Yeah. But yeah, he be on there. So I was like, I think the girl does too, the main girl. And she actually is supposedly has training by HUD, which is the people that I kind of work for. So I'm like, if I want to be real petty, if if I want to be real petty, I would just start being like, hey, they're operating a business that's they shouldn't be, because it's actually a conflict of interest working for
Yes.
them and
Mm-hmm.
doing this type of work. But I'll wait.
Why don't
Like,
you?
huh?
Why don't you?
Because I still want my bathroom done. Like, I want to follow the process and then do my petty stuff after my bathroom is done. Like, I still want my stuff done. Like, unless they be watching our podcast and be like, dang, that's what she gonna do? Let's just drag this out some more. But I doubt that. Like, but you never know. You never know.
They ain't
We're
one
Um,
of our
number
six.
8.
never know. They
7
could.
and 8 right
They could be. They really could be.
That's why.
Um. So yeah, that's that. My husband's overtime is almost over, so that's nice. I'll finally be a two-parent household again. Like I can stop being. Oh, the kids are done with school. It's so much. It's just so much. The kids are done with school, so I'm just like trying to figure out where to next, because no camps are open yet because public school is not closed. So we're just trying to figure it out, but it'll all work out.
A
It'll all
long
work.
time.
Yeah,
That is a long time.
yeah. The cleaners are coming though, because I was like, I can't live like this no more. Like, we missed last month, and she was like, "Do you need our services this month?" I said, "Please, just come on." Just, the bathroom ain't about to be done no time soon. Just come on.
Yeah, we skipped this month just because it was like it's clean in here.
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't want to pay for y'all to just clean our shower. I mean, I would love it, but not that much. Not just for the shower.
you could probably tell her that you only want, like, you don't want the whole house. You just want one area and see how much that is. But I don't know if they would. I don't know if that's worth it to them.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
But
But
it's
if
all
she in
good.
your neighborhood anyway, you
now. Yeah, I was
clean
gonna
over
say.
there, tag on another $25, come clean my showers
Right.
and bathrooms.
But it's all good. I mean, it's not that they're dirty anyway. So
Yeah.
I was like, we weren't even here.
Yeah.
Whenever you pick back up though, they be adding they
I
be
know.
adding
She said that. She
so
was like, oh, that's an extra charge for the next time.
mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Cancel on me again.
Yeah,
Right.
because I think they added $50 to ours because we missed 2 months, like a
Okay.
month and a half or something like that. Because the last time we did it was like the beginning of
Yeah.
some month.
I just gotta see because I'd still be mad because she just don't be giving me notice, and I'm like, you have to tell me before. I was like, I don't work from home, so like I have to take off to get here, and I can't just you can't just tell me on Tuesday and be like, you available tomorrow? No, I'm not. I'm not.
She doesn't do that to me. I feel like you have to tell her that. If you tell
I
her,
did. I have. I was like, I
oh,
don't
because
work from home, but it's
she
probably
doesn't
just
do
because
that.
everyone else on my street works from home. But then,
She's like, hey, I'm in the area.
yeah,
It's
and
right
it's
by
like,
yours
I
too.
I don't work from home. I don't. It's not that easy for me.
Yeah,
Because I have to actively, I mean, I just have to make sure stuff is taken care of at work and we have coverage and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fine. It's
So you
whatever.
don't have like a specific week of each month.
Not that I know of. Maybe.
Yeah, because ours is always the last week of the month. If
I
it's
have to check.
5 weeks in that month, put me on the fifth one.
That's what
So
I would prefer, where it's like, can you just be like the second Tuesday of every month? And then I'd be,
yeah, tell her that,
Yeah, then schedule it.
because
Yeah.
that's how mine is. We do the last week of each month, either Wednesday or Thursday. This time she texted me, was it today? Because she's supposed to be here. No, next. This was the last week, and she was like, "Can I come Saturday instead?" And I'm like, "That's fine, because it's fine." But if I would have said no, she would have had to come tomorrow. But I'm not even really ready for her to come tomorrow because we got to straighten up and have the stuff out for her, like to do the beds and put out new sheets and.
yeah. What else I got? What else is
Uh,
new?
I've been taking a self defense class. That's been cool.
Oh, look at you. What kind? Is it just self defense? Is it like a martial art?
Yeah, it's the martial arts. Like he's technically like a sensei. I think he I'm just going based on his the flags on his stuff, so I'm guessing it's taekwondo.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been nice. It's been pretty cool. Like we've I've been learning a lot. It's very physically demanding. It's been a good thing to get out of my house. Good to like get me getting back to being active. Like it's a lot of cardio. Like you don't realize how long a minute is until you have to fight straight for a whole minute. Like not just blocking, but also like throwing punches and kicks and like pulling somebody in to like knee them with all your might. Like it's a lot, but it's been good. It's been really good. Um, I feel like I don't know. I think I won't say I'm not aware of my surroundings, but I'm definitely aware of my surroundings in general. So like having this extra understanding of how to like defend myself and get out of situations is good. I mean, not that I feel like I'm gonna be in a situation, but I think for me, having a daughter has really just kind of made me feel like I would like to have this knowledge so that I can teach her as well, and be aware for myself so I can still be here for her. So it's been really great. It's been really great.
Maybe having you do microphone telephone.
What is that?
So now
I
it's
don't know.
like when you're fighting, it's just to make sure your hands are placed correctly. Like
Ah,
microphone
interesting.
telephone. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Nah, they just like protect your head at all times. That's what they be saying. It's that, and then like I think the last class we did like the practice exam, and so like I had to like fight. You know, she's like throwing punches and coming at me and all of this, and like she came at me and I like did, you know, kind of like punched back, kicked, and all of that, and then I like did the grab her behind the head, pull her in, and like knee in her, and they're like punish, punish, and I'm like I just want to get out. I thought I did that. But yeah,
No.
it's been great. I think I am signed up to do like the next level. So with the next level you get to learn a little more like floor work. So like if you're ever like on the ground, like know how to get out of it. And like I've gotten to preview like the other students doing like the floor work stuff. And the floor work is exhausting.
I can
Like
imagine.
exhausting. But fun. Still fun. Yeah. I get to also flip people in that class too, so yeah, looking forward to that too.
Yeah. Do you get the B flip?
uh probably will.
Yeah.
Probably will.
I'm a professional flipper.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Cause even with like some of the like getting out of holds, they're like, okay, well you try it first, and I'm like, okay. Then they twist my arm like ah. So I'm like, well if I have to try it before I do it, I don't know about that.
That's funny.
Yeah. But it's been great. I definitely recommend people take a self defense class, just again to be aware of like how to defend yourself, how to get out of situations. Like somebody grabs your arm, even if you don't want to actually fight them, like you still learn how to like kind of diffuse the situation or move out of the way in a way that you're prepared if you have to, you know, defend yourself. So yeah.
That's cool.
Hmm.
That's fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
You have any other updates before I change the topic?
Not
Think so.
that I know of.
Oh yeah. Oh, last week we were, or I guess not last week. Last episode we were talking about Four Seasons briefly, and Sean finally caught up.
I did.
It's funny because when I was having my conversation yesterday, I was like, "Are y'all gonna be a part of our Four Seasons?" And they were like, "What?" So my name on my, I made a group with them, and it's called Four Seasons.
That's hilarious and terrible.
Y'all gonna be in it or not? Because y'all need to figure it out. But yeah, Four Seasons. What y'all think?
It was a limited series.
It's not.
Yeah, and I was mad.
It's not.
Oh, I don't think so.
No,
They're gonna
because
have
at the
another
end,
season.
They
at
about
the
to have.
end it says
Oh,
like
are we giving
season 2
spoilers?
coming.
Yeah, because you have to know about what happens with the baby.
Yeah, and I was like, why? I
Because
I
they're
was
gonna do the
happy at the
seasons.
cutoff.
Seasons.
No, then we shouldn't have, we should, spoilers, we shouldn't have,
Yeah, oh yeah, we should put that somewhere. If you
yeah,
haven't watched 4 seasons, we're spoiling it now. I mean, we already spoiled it a little bit.
in the last, yes, but
I didn't spoil it in the last one.
I was like, they need, if they were going to do season 2, we need to kill Nick. We could have just, Nick could have still been there and we could have had this baby.
Yeah, I feel like he could have still been there. Yeah,
Yeah, because I was like, I feel like he's like a main part of the cast.
he was a main character.
He is a person that draws in viewership.
Yes, but I feel like that's like a Game of Thrones kind of move. Like you gotta kill a main character.
This ain't Game of Thrones.
But it's life, though.
Yeah, it is life. It is life. Like even though somebody is like a main character in your group, that doesn't mean they're invulnerable to.
We're not about to find
situations.
out about this baby. For why? We have nothing to do with. I say we. They have nothing to do with this girl and this baby no more.
Yes, they do,
They
because
No,
it's
they
still
don't.
a sibling. It's the sibling
It's a
of
sibling
his
of
other
kids.
child.
The girl, that's it. Like, if I'm Jenny, all I gotta do is be in contact with Lila. I don't need to talk to Anne. I don't need to talk with Tina Fey. None of y'all. The sister only. That's it.
Yeah, but you
Who's
saw
closer to
her
my
community.
age.
You saw her community.
Her community sucks.
Exactly.
So
And
she
she
needs
has.
these old people.
They didn't suck to her.
They did.
Didn't they?
Not to her. That was the reason why she was so upset.
I feel like she was upset because she was pregnant.
I feel like she was upset because she
wasn't
wanted
trying
to
be
say
friends with
goodbye.
them. She wanted him to be friends with her friends. She's like,
She wanted him to try because she tried with his friends, but she understood what his friends meant to him.
And her friends
And so
mean something to her.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I think she's trying still with his friends.
I'd be
Because
like,
I think she wants to still be connected to him through them.
you don't need that.
I mean, we could, if they, I don't know how they're going to do the next season, but they could follow her next and just be like, okay, this is how old people do it. And this is how 30-year-olds do it. Like, this is her 4 seasons. That would be kind of cool, actually. With her being the only one in the group that has a baby. And then, like, that would be cool. But I don't think that's what they're going to do.
Because I'm just like, there's no tie-in now. Yeah, she's having the baby, but I'm like, she literally is only connected to, and that's if she wanted to be.
I feel like her and Anne are going to be friends. They're
Well,
going to
'cause they're
be
the
like
same
she's
person.
going to. Yeah, well, yeah, but I think that's why they're going to make them to be like she's going to be depending on Anne for support, and
They're gonna make it be like that, but
you don't think Anne would want to be?
I think now, yes, because that's how they are making the show. But I'm like, bye. Well, like, I got this baby. Like, who are you? Like, oh, this is my baby's daddy's ex-wife.
I don't know.
I like what you said about her 4 seasons.
Yeah, but that's probably not what they're
I
gonna
don't think they're going to do that. Don't nobody care about her and her friends. We just
It
want to
would
see this
be,
baby.
I think it would be good to then bring in a different generation of people to watch the show. But it's probably not going to happen. And I feel like the way that they portrayed, because she would be considered a millennial, the way that they portrayed the millennials, I didn't like.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, that's why I don't think they're gonna do another season because her friends were so vapid and like they had no personality.
Yeah,
Like they were just one dimensional. That was the thing. Like with his friends, you saw like they had like complexity to them. With her friends, it's just like, oh, they're pseudo vegetarian, like humanitarians and influencers slash like they don't do anything, like they don't have hobbies. Like I didn't really like it.
I feel like they also, like, they weren't really millennial like to me. They were more
They're
Gen Z.
Gen Z. Yeah, it was
But
giving
she
Gen
was
Z.
supposed to be 30, right?
Yeah,
She was supposed to be in her 30s.
but they were like Gen Z.
They were definitely giving Gen Z. After I give all those insults, one dimensional, no hobbies.
They were giving Gen Z versus more to me than millennial. Like, I feel like she was millennial like, but they were more Gen Z.
Yeah, definitely giving Gen Z. Because that's why I was like, this doesn't seem like. This seems like her friends are younger, but they're too old to be younger.
Not they're too old to be younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why don't y'all know how to ski or have an interest in skiing? But y'all are in the mountains.
I mean, I don't have an interest in skiing or know how to ski either. I'll be out there. I'll watch y'all.
I was talking about that. I was telling John about that. I said, I was like, that's like our group. I was like, look, me and Jess are skiing down the mountains. I was like, and then Moyo's drinking her hot chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, I wouldn't gear up to not ski. Like, I'm just gonna not go out there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going out there to take pictures either. I'm chilling.
Which is fine.
Yeah. Anyways, we jumped to the end of the show and
We really did.
skip the whole premise.
Because I was mad.
You don't want to watch another season? You
No,
don't
I
have
do,
to.
but I'm like,
Oh.
I'm just mad. Like, I'm just like, they could continue and Jenny not be there.
They can.
They could. But
I feel like
they're
they could.
gonna-
I feel like they could easily drop her and nobody would care. And what I don't know all the names, but the other one could just get a new man and we continue the 4 seasons with her new man. And now we don't have to have 2 different trips unless somebody else decides to get divorced. Because it's looking like, see, now I got to look up the names of all these people, but it's looking like the other couple were on the verge of divorce now.
Sheena Fett?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were definitely going through a little season. Closer to the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Mm. But I think I think I appreciated that about the show. Like, I think people forget that marriage has seasons. Like, you know, we as people we're dynamic and we're changing constantly. And like, just because you're married to somebody doesn't mean you can make the assumption that you know that person all the time. Like, being married means you gotta continuously get to know that person as they change, because what they liked when they were younger is not going to be what they like in 5 years, 10 years. And then, like, I think with those two, what?
No, continue out. It's just what you said. It just made me think of because John, like, when we met, he was so, and I talked about this before, so against peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And so against it. And then I went into the freezer the other day. I was like, why do we have 6 boxes of Uncrusted?
That's,
Well, they would give us flavors.
Yeah. 6 boxes is crazy.
I was like,
I'm still against peanut butter and jelly. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
I love them.
so sorry. Yeah, that made me think of that when you said that. Like, yeah, because as people grow and they change, and I was like, them daggone PB and J's.
Yeah, but yeah, like, people change and you gotta give them room to change and accept those changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was kind of like the glaring thing. That, and then like the whole, like, people act a little different when they're sick and when their health is not all together. And like, I mean, I will say I have the benefit of having older cousins and family members who have been married a long time and have been through like health issues, and so I've heard it from them where it's just like, yeah, people get a little different, when they get sick, and sickness and in health means you gotta love them through that. Some get grumpy, some get adventurous, like some get depressed, some get angry. Like, you kind of have to just love and work with them through it, and it's not easy. And like, seeing the one couple like go through it where they're just like, my boy was like, bro, I need space. Like, you be all up on me and trying to tell me how to take care of myself. Like, I know what my issues are, and I can feel him on that. Like, I know what my issues are. Like,
And sent back the lobster roll. I felt it. Like,
would have been so bad. Like, get out of my plate. Like, one lobster roll is not gonna kill me. It's not gonna send me over.
But it might though. That's the thing. Like your spouse is there and can see the things that you're doing on a day to day basis, and will know like, okay, this is a little too far. You don't need that, or and maybe that's just me because I'm a little micromanagey like that.
Okay, but like it could have been tailored. Like he could have reordered. Like, oh, can you make it with less butter or something? Like,
Not
not just.
completely get rid of it.
Yeah,
And I'm on this
but
sucky vacation.
yeah, don't never have no vacation in no hut. We not glamping.
Bruh,
We not cabin.
no.
Well, I don't know about cabins, but we not having. It's just a lot that I feel like I can't do.
When I
Well,
We
go
can.
that's why you plan
overseas,
yours, and then we'll all plan our own.
I'm not coming.
if it says eco anything,
I'm not going.
Well, the Four Seasons question mark. I'll see them there.
Yeah, see them there. Invite them and take. They can take my spot for that
yeah,
one.
you gonna hear them hollering outside the hut. Like,
I'm not living in no hut for my vacation. I'm not paying good money because I know they pay too much for that.
They
Like,
did.
to sleep
mm-hmm.
outside. No.
I know. I was like, where is that in Puerto Rico? Because I ain't see that when I was there.
Are they in Puerto Rico?
It was. I saw the gift shop. I said, ooh.
What else? What happened? I'm trying to think. I think we talked about the change, and the other part of couples, I think, is on top of being able to grow with them through the changes is being able to accept that they might not change. Like they might not change. And
Yeah.
that's something that I don't know, I feel like it's a reoccurring thing right now. Like, will you accept, will you love and accept them if they did not change? Like, yeah, I'm pushing for you to do this more or that more, but I also met you not doing those things.
Mm-hmm.
So, am I okay with it? Can I live with it?
Mm-hmm.
And people got to be able to answer that.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what our premarital counselors told us. Like, could you love and stay with this person if they never changed? If they are who they are if you married them and they are who they are today, 10, 20 years from now, are you going to be okay with that? And if you can't
Mm,
confidently say yes, then y'all don't need to be together. Like, you can't be taking on people for potential. Like, you
yeah,
don't marry potential. You marry the person as they are for who they are.
yeah,
And understanding that they could get worse or they could get better. But you're committing to the worst just as much as you are committing to the potential of being better. But with the understanding that neither of those two things exist right now, and this is who you're committing to. Like, the theme of our wedding was like love is a choice kind of thing. Like that was part of like the theme. Mind you, the person didn't even play the song we wanted them to play for our wedding to confirm that we were saying it was a choice. But that was our thing. That was the theme of our wedding. It was like love is a choice. Like it's a constant decision. It's a constant choice of I am choosing to love you. I am choosing to love you because it's not a feeling. It's not butterflies and goo goo gaga kind of stuff. Like it's literally like I am choosing in this moment to continue to pursue you, to continue to love you for who you are in this moment, who you will be, and who you were. And like that's just not how people function as much nowadays. We're so used to just like I want this version of you only. And I want this version of you to love me unconditionally. And I want this version of you at all times. And that's just not realistic. Nobody can be on 100% of the time, 24/7. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think that you see a lot in people who get married super young, that dynamic. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what you're going to be when you get married at, I don't know, 21, 22, 23, 24. And I'm one of them people too. Like, I don't know who I was going to be, but every day we got to be like, okay, we're trying to do better. We're working together. Like we're growing together. Like
Mm-hmm.
we literally went from, I guess, children. Cause what age, I don't know what age did I get married. Whatever age I was, I don't think my brain was developed. Like neither one of us had hit that point yet. So like there was a lot of like little things that could easily tear you apart, that now that people are in their 30s and still in like dating and trying to find that person, you have to be like, okay, I'm probably gonna be like this. Like whatever I am now is probably whatever pattern you see in me is what it's gonna be. Like there's not gonna be much more molding or shaping. Like people are who they are. And as much as I say I'm trying, oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. Like I said, I'm trying to mind my business. It's just it's not in me to mind my business. Like, I am 33 years old. I have never minded my business a day in my life. Like I can keep saying I'm trying to do it, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna be at 60. I'm gonna still be trying. Like I'm gonna
You
be
know,
trying my
good
best.
daggone well.
I'm gonna be trying my best. But everybody has to understand that that girl ain't. She ain't
She
gonna
ain't
mind
minding her business.
Mm-mm.
her.
And
Like,
won't.
it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep saying that I'm trying because I be trying. It's just hard.
Mhm.
It's hard. It's really hard.
I forgot my point. I had something that was related to what you said earlier. It'll come back.
What did I say earlier? I was talking about change. Who even knows?
I know
We
you
just
said something about
talking.
like our brains not being like fully
Fully
developed and we're
developed.
making
Oh
just
yeah.
yeah. I know something about that too, but yeah. I mean, going back to oh yes, when people show you who they are, believe them. Like
Hmm.
Yeah.
believe them. Like the only thing you have to go off of is historical information. And if they have a pattern and the pattern hasn't changed, it's a pattern. like,
Like,
That's
don't
how
mess
it
up
is.
the pattern. We literally learned this in school. It's like red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow. You can't change it.
ain't no purple coming up no time soon. And I don't know any of them colors that are gonna come together to make you purple. So
Yeah,
the evidence is there and clear. You're not gonna get purple out of red, green, and
yeah,
yellow.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of the thing that I've been telling like my own friends is like believe people when they show you who they are. Like believe it. Like trying to be hopeful that and then also oh that was the other thing. And then it's not supposed to be this hard. Like at some point you have to realize like loving somebody that you're not married to is not supposed to be that hard. Cause y'all
I
are not
mean, even if
married.
you married to them, either way, if you married to them, it also shouldn't be that hard.
It's
And maybe hard is relative because there are people who, I mean, lots of people say, "Oh, marriage is hard," and
that's
it
not the hard
is.
work though. I feel like the hard work is accepting and working to find a collective like I don't want to say compromise, but like just working together because working with another person is hard.
Hmm.
But loving someone and getting basic respect from someone should not be the hard work.
Yeah,
Not having to worry about whether somebody's going to cheat on you or not should not be a thing. Having to worry about whether somebody's going to hit you or not should not be a thing. Like that's what I mean. Like it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, well, some people they don't know any better, I guess, and they fall into that
yeah,
trap where it's just that's what they know.
yeah,
That's what they see. That's what they.
and that's what they seen. Yeah,
So then that's really the only thing that they can.
yeah,
I mean, that's kind of like I feel like we were talking about it before when they make it their persona. So it's like a whole trauma thing where they
mhm,
have to either struggle, they have to be in some kind of form of trauma. Like things are too
yeah,
easy right now. Like
yes.
yeah,
we just have
yeah,
to. I
I
gotta
need to have
struggle a little bit.
turmoil.
Yeah, like
Mhm,
hmm.
yeah,
don't feel comfortable in peace.
peace. Yeah,
And they
and
might
that's
not know
something.
what peace is.
That's true because it's so foreign that you're like, this is uncomfortable. This is not normal, and like that's part of the thing I try to identify or like look for early, especially if it's like a friend. Like you have thrived in chaos far too long to the point that you've normalized it. And like as a friend, I'm telling you this because I don't want you living in that constant having to be running on adrenaline like the rest of your life because this is what you've been used to or this is what you've seen. So get whatever professional help that you need to help you work through that. But I'm letting you know this as your friend. This is not normal and this is not okay. Like just some things that you have to set standards for yourself that is not okay. And you have to stand firm in that. And you have to be okay with that. And you also have to be okay with being by yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not okay with being by themselves. And so they will accept any and everything to not be alone. And I get it. I genuinely get it. Like loneliness is real. But don't sacrifice your peace of mind, your mental health, your emotional health to not be lonely. Like there's so much more at risk for you physically, emotionally, and mentally being in a bad relationship than just being by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. We went from 4 seasons.
I know.
But I think that show opened my eyes to some things.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the next show we should talk about is Forever.
I haven't watched it yet.
Go watch that. Watch that. That probably will be a little bit down the line, but y'all should definitely watch that. At first, I thought I don't want to watch this because I don't want to hear about a high school love story, but it's beyond just the high school love story. They focus a lot on the parents, and I think because we all have kids, like getting a little glimpse of what the future could look like is like, ooh, wait a minute, am I ready for this? Like, do I even know the conversations I should be having? Like, even starting now, like at least for me, because my kids are a little older, but like starting now, what are the conversations I should be having? And am I prepared? Like, am I myself prepared before I can even prepare for somebody else? So yeah, y'all should definitely watch it. I thought it was really good, and it showed different parenting dynamics. It also had a little like, not 4 seasons, but like the friend group, the college friend group had their kids together on a trip, and I was like, oh, look at us. Oh, wait a minute, no. Now I gotta watch out for this, and I gotta watch out for that. Like,
that's great.
Now I gotta watch these kids.
You always gotta watch these kids.
But it was interesting. It was really interesting. A lot of good discussion.
I do like the idea of like friends gathering. I mean, every season is a little. Seems like a lot. I don't know. Maybe just because.
Like, we gotta start once a year.
Yeah, I feel like a vacation once a year is doable. But then also, like, look at them. Like, they got money. Like, and they were older. So I can get, like, us not doing it 4 times a year because them people was established and on the brink of retirement.
Yeah.
And their kids were grown.
Most of them people was retired.
They also only had one kid. Like, one couple had one kid, the other couple had one kid. That's the kids in the group. Like, that's it.
But that made me mad because I was like, Tina Fey, what was the point of your daughter?
That little one scene.
Right.
Like, Beth, who are you, Beth?
Maybe next season we'll learn more about Beth. Maybe Beth will have a
like whole time Beth was at the funeral.
I didn't even see her. I definitely
wasn't. Yeah, because they were like, oh, Lila and Beth took the train back. The girl was there.
Oh, I was about to say, I ain't see her there.
Not y'all going to go see her, and then it was like, see y'all later. I was like, dang, why were you here?
Parents' weekend.
Just to show that they had a kid.
Right.
But that's also parenting like style. Like, they are not, obviously they're not that close to their kid.
That's fair.
Whereas the other parents were close to their kids, and their kid was very expressive about the fact that, I don't know why y'all got divorced.
It was so crazy.
Ruined my life.
It was so crazy seeing her in that role just because I know her from High School Musical, the series.
High School Musical, the series. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's where Olivia Rodrigo started out. But yeah, so I know her from that. So it's just so interesting seeing her there. And then I was like, this girl cussing? Like, girl, you You was on Disney a second ago. He sings really, really well, by the way. Like, he's probably like one of the top singers on that show that they weren't trying to let sing in the first season. And then this girl blew it out the water, and I was like, and then next thing you know, she was Belle. But anyways,
I've never watched High School, the musical,
The musical series.
High School Musical, the series.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I watched all the seasons.
I'm sure you did.
It's because of the title. It's a wild title. It's fine.
But
It's
I
fun.
think that's a wrap for today, right? Y'all got anything else?
Y'all can let us know what y'all thought about the 4 seasons if y'all watched the 4 seasons. Like, do you have friends like this? Do you have a friend group like this? Do you want a friend group like this? And what are your thoughts about what we commented about marriage, relationships, loving yourself, being lonely, all of that? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment again, and subscribe.
Yeah, do all that.
Yes. And we will see y'all next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Love y'all.